Hey guys, this is Maddie Ann. Welcome back to Worldview Wednesday. Today we're asking students on campus if they think Jesus really rose from the dead. Do you think Jesus really rose from the dead?
I do.
Can I ask you why?
Well, first of all, I believe in the Bible. I'm a Christian, so that's the first and most natural answer for me. And I believe that God's able to do things that humans can't comprehend and can't explain, and that's one of them.
I mean, I don't know anything scientific behind it, but I grew up going to church and I went to Catholic school. So that's just something that I've always believed to be true. I think he died for us, and that's like the whole purpose of us being here on earth.
Do you think Jesus really rose from the dead?
Yeah.
Can I ask you why?
There's a lot of eyewitness accounts. I believe that's credible. Any other historical event in history has eyewitness accounts, and that makes those credible, so I think it should be treated the same.
Because I feel like if you can't believe that, then you can't believe the rest of the Bible. And I believe the entire Bible.
Carolyn Ayers. I think I said your last name right. This is for you. Do you think that there's evidence for the stories of Jesus?
I cannot prove that. I'm not a history person. I think it's very possible that he could have been a man that lived. With all the translations that the Bible has inevitably gone through with the English language, and pretty sure wasn't in Hebrew at one point. I don't think there's concrete evidence that the Jesus that is in the Bible was a real person. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think that there's evidence for the stories of Jesus?
Yes.
Can I ask why?
I think I've experienced personal signs that he's real, and just in the Bible it tells us, and just physical evidence too.
I don't know.
Do you think that there's evidence for the stories of Jesus?
Yes.
I believe so, yeah.
Can I ask why or what evidence?
I think what he's done in my life personally, and then also archaeological findings like the shroud and other buildings like that. Not other buildings, but stuff like that.
How about
Yeah,
you?
you'd probably be more informed than me, but just what he's done in my life personally, I put my faith in God, and he's done stuff for me, so yeah.
Crikey, it's an archaeological find. Look at this beaut. It's for cutting out all those bad atheist arguments. Do you guys think that we can trust the Bible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I ask why?
I think there's a reason why everything is written. It's really up to your interpretation of how it applies to your life, but I think there's a reason that it does exist.
I mean, I believe that God worked through the people who wrote the Bible, so it's technically God's words written through human people. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask why?
I'm not super religious, but I feel like a lot of people have good reasons for trusting it.
Yeah, I think so.
Can I ask why?
Well, I mean, it's been around for a good bit. It's not not a law. It's something you should follow. It's kind of like guidelines. So I feel like people have been following those guidelines, and for a couple thousand years now, I feel like it's pretty reliable. So
it is from, a while ago, and it's been translated, so some things it's kind of was it correct? And, all things like that. But I don't know, so much information about it, so I feel like that's kind of all I can really give, but yeah.
All right, Colin. I was wondering, do you think that we can trust the Bible?
Yes, absolutely.
Can I ask why?
Well, because this is just, let's just say, off the cuff here, because for thousands of years we have who do I even call them? The theological people, the apostles, even the Catholic Church, they held the Bible to a standard to make sure that what we have today is the Word of God. I mean, they relied on the transcripts, they relied on scrolls, they relied on all these things that are directly the source to what we use, to where I feel like I can confidently say that whenever I pick up the Bible, I'm reading God breathed, the Word of God.